Welcome to my SmplTrek unboxing and first impressions video, part 2. Freebie. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Neil Costigan. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So I am back from my brief holiday vacation in New Mexico. I was gone for, I think, 5 days, and let me tell you, the cliffhanger I had to leave you all on with yesterday's video, where we unboxed the SmplTrek but didn't quite get to power it on, was quite frustrating for me because it basically lasted 5 days, and I couldn't get back to it until now, but I'm back in the studio, we're back at the SmplTrek, and it is time to actually find out what this thing can do, so let's do that. We are going to plug it into power, which this is just the included power adapter that goes to the wall. Let's see here, we're going to plug in the audio out into my audio interface. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use the headphone jack. I could use the 1/4-inch outputs right here. However, all of my 1/4-inch cables are at my friend Oliver's house in his garage because we are in the middle of rehearsals now for Freebeat Live 20K New Year's Celebration, which is a free live stream show here on the channel on Saturday, December 31st at both 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I do hope you come check that out and have some fun, enjoy some live music, and hang out with everybody. Ring in the new year, celebrate the channel hitting 20,000 subscribers. Enough about that. Let's get to the SmplTrek here. Really quick, I do want to shout out Sonicware for hooking me up with this unit to test for you, as well as a huge project I have coming in the very near future. But let's actually use the darn thing and see how it works. So as you can see, I have an SD card in my hand. There is an SD card slot. But I'm not going to put it in yet. I'm going to see if we get anything without an SD card first. I really doubt it. I think all the samples have to be stored on this, so I really doubt we can do anything. But yeah, let's power it on for the first time. Here we go. Hold down the power button. Yep, SmplTrek, Sonicware. And there we go. All right, we are in. Hopefully this shows up well on camera. Let's zoom us in just a tad there. Yeah, we are on the main screen. This, I believe, is all of our different tracks. Going down that way, yeah, using the D-pad. Cool, so we have 10 different tracks, and then 3 global tracks, which are just like raw audio tracks that you can just record to that are basically agnostic to any of the scenes you have set up, which scenes go left and right, and I think we have 16 of them. Yep. And a scene can be up to 128 steps, I believe, so 8 measures. Super cool. Also, I'm kind of going into this blind, so bear with me. I didn't want to completely spoil myself on all of the manual and everything. I wanted to kind of show a little bit of my raw first experience with this, so yeah, that's what this is. Now, it looks like when I scroll between our different scenes, these buttons also change, but I can't press them to change it. That's kind of weird. Okay, and these are not only keyboard buttons, I believe, but also our tracks. However, it looks like pressing 1 through 10... Oh, what does that do? Oh, that's cool. 1 through 10 does not change the track on here, but pressing global does. Then we have USB and external source. However, these 2 buttons here, which I'm guessing are going to be octave buttons for the keyboard, also let us go through. Neat. Okay. Oh, this is launch. Oh, it toggles if you launch a clip or not. Okay, I see. So now we can switch between all of our tracks that way. Nice. Okay. That's great. However, I think I'm going to more than likely be using it like this with the D-pad, scrolling around, trying to see if there's any shortcuts or anything like that. Nothing I can find so far. Yeah, super cool. Clear and okay. Probably do basic clear and okay stuff if we click this button, tempo. Yeah, and then the D-pad lets us go from BPM to metronome on or off. Let's see here. And knob A will control the tempo. And knob... Oh, okay, knob B is metronome on or off. And then that actually gives us more parameters for the metronome. So pre-count and metronome volume are on C and D. Nice. Can I also do that with these here? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. That is incredible. I love that. That's so neat. Thank goodness you can, looks like, navigate most things with the D-pad and the A and B buttons, which that's what I'm going to call these. I know they say clear and okay, but it's A and B. Come on. It's A and B. Super cool. Let's go to function and then system. I'm guessing all of these secondary labels on these buttons are accessed by holding function and pressing, button. Okay, that's pretty standard. Speaker mute, metronome, clock, launch mode, MIDI, pad velocity, card, battery, auto power off, reset, and information. Now, I do believe I am on the latest firmware here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So my Sonicware rep did tell me that my unit shipped with the latest firmware. That's probably a pretty simple update process, though. If not, let's go ahead and see if we can format the card and maybe get some stock stuff on there, possibly. So, put the card in. Let's go card, format, and duplicate. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, this process is taking a while, but I'm guessing this is actually getting us set up with the proper SD card format, and it probably includes some of the base content of the SmplTrek. I'm not exactly sure, but formatting and duplicating the card seemed like the right thing to do. So hopefully this gets us some very basic content onto our SD card, so we can actually, hear some sound out of this thing. This has been going for quite a while. I'd say at least a minute. Also, I'm very thrilled to announce that I got a new computer case and new fans and a new power supply for my work computer. So I actually have it on right now, and I believe you can barely hear it in the background. So that's nice. The old one, I couldn't film with the computer on because the fans were so loud. But yeah, I put the system into a new case, new power supply. I think it sounds pretty good. We are still formatting and duplicating here. We're about 2 minutes in now, I think. So it has to be loading some kind of stock content on here for it to be taking this long. We are still going, probably about 3 minutes in now. This probably depends on the speed of your SD card as well, I'd guess. But at this point, I do want to take a step back and just comment on the Sonicware SmplTrek as a whole. I'm sure this is going to be just like the other Sonicware devices in that there is so much it can do, but a lot of it is hidden and kind of complicated to at least learn. But once you get a handle on it, it should open up and be pretty simple. So while I might stumble to do basic things at first, I'd imagine with repeated use, this will become a pretty easy machine to work with. There we go, done. Okay, clear? Yeah. Clear backs us out. Oh yeah, just like that. Look at that, we've got a project. So, that's track 4. Yeah, so we can see here on the left-hand side, this is our basic arranging area. We've got a whole bunch of loop tracks here. Looks like tracks 1 and 2 are loops. 3 is a one-shot track. 4 is an instrument track, which I believe that's a chromatically pitched sample across the keyboard. 5 is a drum kit. 6 is a shot. Another shot, 8, 9, 10, and the global tracks are empty. Global tracks, again, just being straight audio that you record, kind of like the OP1, just onto like a linear tape. So, let's go ahead. I see we're on scene 1 here. Let's just go ahead and hit play and listen to this demo project. Here we go. Wow, sounds pretty good. Follow along with the scenes here. So we're on scene 2, and then all the tracks are vertical. Oh. Wow. I was not expecting vocals. You can see the tracks have different independent lengths too. Yeah, okay, that was the end. Just stop. Yeah, nice. Wow, okay, well that sounded really, really good, I think. Especially for a sub, well, I think it's $429 US technically, but still, that's almost the definition of budget by this channel's definition anyway. And such a small, compact device. Like we established last time, you can take this with you with batteries too. Got an internal speaker, as well as an internal microphone. Yeah, that's a pretty massive sound coming out of this thing, given what it is. Very cool. So let's see if we can't kind of navigate around here, see what's going on. So we got loop tracks here. Couple loops. I'm going to turn on launch mode. I think this toggles launch mode on and off. And now if I hit track 1, the pad for track 1, I should launch that track, which is a loop. Yeah. Cool. And then I can just toggle it off by hitting the pad again. Now, I believe if I want to view the clip or the track, I can go in. Yeah, and there's our audio. Interesting that hitting the track button doesn't do anything here, though. This says play. Oh, okay. Kind of weird that the play's in a different spot, but you can see the audio there. This is lit up. What does that do? Oh, okay. Select sample. And here's where we can go in and select from one of our preset sounds. Okay, yeah. I just realized I'm just instinctively using the D-pad and the A and B buttons just without a problem. Super cool. Sample setting, level, and lo-fi. I believe there are other ways to edit samples as well, but that's probably in the actual sample section. Length/note. Oh, here's where we pick the track length for that scene and what the note represents. So 64 steps, and they are 16th notes. Super cool. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Meant to go home. There we go. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty cool. Why isn't it making any noise? Oh, it's kind of like launching clips in Ableton, actually. Actually, this kind of feels very similar to Ableton in terms of your different tracks and your scenes. Just backwards, though. In Ableton, your tracks are vertical. The scenes are horizontal. Here, it's a little different. But I'm guessing that's because they wanted a way to be able to use global audio tracks, which I'm really excited for. So that's, you can throw down like vocals or a guitar line or whatever linearly across your whole song, across all your scenes. Super cool. I'm really digging this. I've also just realized I haven't really explained what this is. So as the name implies, yes, it is a sampler and it does work with samples. However, I believe that the majority of people out there have misunderstood what this device is all about. From all the marketing and everything I could tell, just using it in these first few minutes here, this is more of an arrangement device than it is an actual just full sample-based sampler, for lack of a better term there. I think this is more about taking the sounds and arranging them into a song. This is the main screen, which is a nice, dare I say good, well, I'm not really sure yet, I haven't super used it, but take on an arrangement screen. Very, very cool. So yeah, I think anyone who went at this device with the expectation of it being a sampler first is probably disappointed, but I really, really like arranging. And I really, really like songwriting, and I think that's what this device is more geared towards. So I'm not going to lie, I am already really, really enjoying this, just barely using it. You know, the possibilities here are insane. Let's take a look at some of our function buttons here.
Let's beef.
Oh,
Let's beef.
I did not mean to do that, but apparently you can launch scenes with these buttons too. So you can launch individual tracks and scenes. That's awesome. That's very cool. Let's go ahead here and look at some of these buttons. So this looks like a mixer. Yep. Okay. Oh, we can look at our different tracks. Okay, cool. So on track, what are we on? Track 3, which is a shot. It tells you the track type up there. Knob A is going to be the level, B is the pan, C is ascend, and D is EQ. How do we get to effects? Function and effects right here. There we go. So you get 3 effects: insert, send, and master. Those are all pretty self-explanatory. Let's look at our send effect here. Looks like we're on a hall reverb. It is on, and there's the mix right there. So then we go back to the overall mixer page, and we can go through our different tracks and affect the send to that effect. That's actually pretty simple. I'm guessing insert and master effects work pretty similarly as well. And while 3 effects per project might not seem like a lot, you can actually resample sounds with effects, which will then free up slots to use later. So if you really, really want to, I think you can squeeze a ton of production from this device, which is really nice. Let's see here. What does this do? Select record mode: loop recording, shot recording, or cancel. Okay. Knob A and the D-pad both work there. What is this? Select/new, save as, rename, delete. Audio export, which, yeah, you can export stems. So nice. I love that. This is a very portable device. You can work on stuff, on the road with it, and then get home, export everything to the SD card, and throw that in the computer, and work with your stems in your full DAW if you want to. The OP1 made me fall in love with the hybrid workflow, and I think this is going to continue that trend for me. However, let's go and see if we can load in any new projects here. Yes, looks like we have 3 default projects. This is called Play Shots. No, we will not save the current project. Okay, looks like we are loaded in here. So, track 1 is a loop. Track 2 through... Goodness. Tracks 2 through 10 are all one-shots. So, let's trigger our loop and see what this does. Okay. That's cool. Can I just play... Oh, yeah. You can play one-shot tracks right here from the main screen. Wow. These pads are actually really nice. Pretty responsive. They're not amazing. Like, they're not full MPC level, responsive, but for the size? Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Wow, a lot of possibilities right there. Just being able to trigger loops like that, and then also like have other samples and one-shots to play over the top. That is super cool. Wow, a lot of flexibility in what you can do with that kind of setup on a portable device like this, let alone probably the implications this has with MIDI. I think there's going to be a ton you can do with this arrangement setup, just in terms of live performance and how you have your tracks set up, let alone actually arranging a song. That's so cool. I think that's kind of the gist of this project, though, looking around. Let's go to something else here. Whoops. Nope, you click there. We go. You click with the A button. Try global tracks. Okay, we will not save that. Very fast loading. That's good. Let's hit play and see what this one's all about. Ooh. Oh my God. Holy That might be the first time I've ever sworn on camera, and I'm definitely bleeping it out in editing because I don't like to swear on camera, but wow. All of that came from this. Wow. That is insane. That's so cool. That's a global audio track down there. Let's see if we can just launch that. Maybe? Maybe you can't just launch global audio tracks. How do I go into that? Oh, there's a clear this track and a copy function too. Maybe? Here we go. Oh, there's 3 different takes. That's right. I totally forgot about that feature. So in a global audio track, there's actually 3 different lanes per global audio track, and you can have those as different takes and actually splice them together. You can see, I believe, the highlighted portions are the take that was used. So here we have the first one being used. Here's the second one again, third one. That is crazy. That is amazing. I wish I could just solo the audio tracks, but I'm not sure if there's a way to do that. There may very well be, but this is just a first impressions video, so yeah. Wow, that's unreal. That's so cool. I want to make my own thing now. I know I've been going for a while here, but I want to make my own thing. So let's go pool, select/new. We'll go to an empty slot. We will not save that demo track. Okay, here we are. Bunch of empty tracks. How do I add, or a bunch of empty scenes and tracks. How do I add a new track? Select track 1. Oh, press A, select track type. Let's go instrument. How about that? Now how do I load a sample? Oh, right there. The pencil icon. Select sample for track 1, instrument. Sample select. Preset, instrument. Here we go. Let's go. How about guitar? Did that do it? I don't think that did it. Whoops, I accidentally launched a track. Oh, it did. Then you just go into the, you just go into the scene right there for that track. Cool. Oh, is this how you like automate velocity? Let's actually try to just throw something down first here. So we're going to go to length, 16, that's fine, and 16th notes, yeah. Now, I believe I can sequence, but also live play. So, it's a Sonicware device, so I'm guessing we have to press record to toggle write mode on. Yep. Oh, we just put a note in. Oh, just like that. Okay, so you can sequence that way. Oh, and you can select steps like this. And length. Wait a minute, no. Hang on. What's going on here? This is going to take some time to get used to, clearly. That's okay. Or you can just go around the grid like that. Of course you can. That is amazing. Oh, and you... No freaking way. Oh my god, you can just do it like that. Okay, how do I extend these out? Oh, you just hold down A. Okay. Nice. I'm into it. Obviously, that was a terrible chord. Whatever, that's fine. Oh, I forgot write mode was on. I'm guessing these are octaves? Yeah. Okay, so obviously there's a bit of a learning curve in here. Can I just clear the clip? Yeah, clear this clip. Sequence or automation? Sequence. Let's go back to home. Click here. Use B to turn on the metronome. I remember that. Home again. Back into the clip. And let's record something live played. What do I want to play? How do I get... That's C. How do I get C to down there? Do I have to scroll up? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. So the pad view corresponds with where you are on the screen, too. Okay, let's just play like a C major chord, just like that. I'm guessing record and then play? Yeah. That was super easy. Yeah. Cool. That's it. That's as easy as it is. Now let's see how we do some automation here. So we'll bring up this little view by pressing this button here, where we can see A is note velocity. Oh, I see. The A knob actually changes what parameter we're adjusting. So note velocity, micro timing, level, pan, send. Okay, you can do that all right there. Clicking on the B knob looks like it'll initialize everything. Yep, that's cool. Wow, this is actually really well thought out. Yeah, super cool. Oh, so right now I'm adjusting them all at once, or... Okay, so with the D-pad and the knobs, you can actually really fine-tune things. Obviously, that's not going to be as efficient as a computer or something with a giant touchscreen like the MPC, but again, for what this is and its size, whoops, very impressive. I will say right now, the size of the screen has not bugged me at all, but I do know that there are folks out there who already have SmplTreks and are saying that the screen is a little too small for their liking. So take that, as it is. It's going to be a personal thing for you, definitely. How do I get back to the screen where I pick a sample? I want to put a drum on this. Can I just go straight to the pool with function and pool? Yeah, okay. Sample. Preset. Drum. Let's find a good kit here. Rock kit, you know me. Kick drum. Can we preview it? Yes, we can. Okay, how do I load it? Oh, like that? Load it. Oh, from there we can chop, time stretch, trim. Okay, cool. Now we get to pick where we load it, I think. Yeah, track 2. Load. Processing. Next. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Nice. That is super straight and to the point. How do I affect the send of that track? I forgot how to do that. Let's see here. Oh, I think I can just do it from the mixer. So if I go here, we're on track 2. Yeah, send right there. There's that reverb. And this also works as an external effects unit as well, with full line-in control, so that's super cool. Let's change our send type here. Oh, ping pong delay. Reverse delay. Tape echo. Some different reverbs. Compressor. So at least the basics. I think there are more we can get to as well, but we are not going to do that in this video because I believe I've already been filming for 30-ish minutes, which is crazy. Also crazy, the SmplTrek. I think this is a really cool device. I'm excited to dive into it further and actually learn it. I'm going to have a huge opportunity to do that in a little bit here when I start working on this big project I've been teasing, which should be out either at the end of January or early February. Very, very excited to reveal that to you all. Thank you to Sonicware for hooking it up with this. I am very excited, like I said, to use it. I think it's going to fill a void in my personal arsenal that I've really been looking for ever since my OPZ died. I'm definitely going to watch and rewatch a lot of other creators' SmplTrek videos so I can pick up on some of their complaints. I know there were a few, and also what they like, and compare those to mine. I do think this device, like I said earlier, is more of an arrangement companion rather than a straight sampler. So, yeah, I'll be approaching it probably from that angle. If that does change, I will let you know. But in the meantime, I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. Sorry it ran a bit long. If you did like it, you can go ahead and leave a like on the video. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Hopefully we'll see you all in just a couple days on Saturday the 31st of December 2022 at both 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the channel for a free live stream concert. Gonna be a blast. Again, hope to see you all there. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.